Today I'll try to explain you on the real life examples what the eBay's vector similarity search is, how it works, and what to do to exploit it to make more sales on eBay. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person, and this is what takes the bulk of my time. eBay is really part-time stuff for me. Today I would like to explain you eBay's similarity vector search engine, which has been introduced in summer 2023 and significantly changed eBay search. I will give you some real life examples on how it works and what can you do to increase the sales. Please pay attention that I didn't pull it out of my backside. This is what eBay gave us in that white paper that has been published by eBay during that time when the change has been introduced. This paper is, I believe, not available online anymore. I couldn't find it because I've lost it. I lost my laptop. Well, it went bust, and yeah, it was on my old laptop. I was trying to find it online. I couldn't. There is like a shortened, very shortened version of it in a form of article. But what I'm trying to say is this is how it works. I didn't made it up. It's all there in that white paper. But before we start, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. If you will find this video interesting, please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. If you wish to go further, please leave comment down below. I 100% rely on your help with making my channel more popular, and I thank you for that. If you can hype this video, please do. And if you can share this video in your social media, I will be very grateful for doing so. And I would like to thank to all those people who do it on a regular basis. So guys, forget about daily listing. Forget about being active. Forget about doing stuff because that's what eBay likes. Stop doing what eBay apparently likes. Start doing stuff that actually works. And to do so, you need to understand eBay search engine. If you rely your business on eBay search engine, you have to understand how it works. If you have the best car in the world, but you don't understand what kind of fuel you need to put in and how to start the engine, you will go nowhere. You will go nowhere. I haven't listed on eBay for more than a year now. I don't do free postage. I don't do free returns. I don't dispatch next day. I sell on very saturated market, cheap and common ladies clothing, and I'm selling. I'm selling on regular basis, daily, all the time. At this point, I'm on like 110 days since last zero sales day. I had streaks of 300 days and more without zero sales day, and my shop is not huge. I don't have 50,000 items listed. I'm on about 1,500, and yeah, I'm still selling just by using this. And I'm selling because I understand what eBay search algorithm looks for. I understand what vector similarity means and how it works. And I give it to eBay. And eBay in exchange pushes my items up in search results, and they are selling because customers see them. Okay? Now this video is not in a vacuum. I've got more videos on this topic. So if you are new here, please consider checking them up and watching them to understand it better. I will try to put some links in the description down below. So Briefly, so we are all on the same page. eBay search algorithm nowadays is based on two things, probability and similarity. Yeah? When buyer makes a query, gets search results, purchase the item, eBay assumes that when the next buyer will make similar query, he or she most probably will buy very similar item. Hence, eBay puts those kind of items into the search results, into that second search results. Okay? Items that are very similar to the item that has just sold. For example, let's say that there is a particular model of sneakers or trainers as we call them in English. These are made in three different colors: black, white, and blue. Okay? So there is a customer looking for them on eBay. He puts that model number or model name and gets all the results. And he buys the blue ones. Okay? Then when another customer will be looking for the same trainers, there will be more blue than any other color. Okay? Or blue ones will be higher in search results than the whites and the blacks. Okay? Let's say the second buyer also buys blue. In the third search, there will be even more blue ones and they will be even higher. Okay? Say the third buyer also buys blue. In a fourth search, there will be the sea of blue, and most of the top 20 search results will be blue. Okay? That's how it works. Simplifying it to the point, very much to the point, so everybody understands. The search results that you're getting on eBay, they come from previous purchases. Whatever other people have bought has an influence on the search results that you are seeing. Okay? Now, when you list your item, eBay tries to put it into a neighborhood of similar items, into a group that have something in common. So adding two and two together to have the best chance to sell your item needs to be similar to the item that has just sold. Okay? There is plenty of similarities that eBay looks for, but the most important one are item similarity, price similarity, and seller similarity. If you have sold an item, then eBay gives your other items more credit because you sold an item. You were the one who did it. Okay? The chance that you are going to do it again is higher than some guy who didn't sell anything for last week. Okay? If your price is out of range, then eBay will discard your item, because if it's too expensive, nobody will buy it if there are cheaper alternatives. Okay? If it's too cheap, eBay will lose money on final value fee. Very simple. Now, the similarity of the item. eBay will look for similarities in the title, in the photos, in item description, category that item is listed in, and many, 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 many more. But most importantly, it will look for similarities in item specifics. I've made a video about it, so if you haven't watched it yet, go and have a look. I will put the link in the description as well. Today, I would like to concentrate on titles. And again, forget what you have been told, right? Forget about having strong title. Forget about spending time trying to make your title perfect, especially if you sell one-off items. It may have some significance when the buyer looks at your title, but for the algorithm, it only cares about keywords. All you need is a title that, number one, repeats your item specifics, and number two, There is plenty of keywords that you can use over and over and over again when creating your titles for your items. Keywords in your title, in conjunction with the same keywords in item specifics and the same keywords in item description, will give you the edge over 90% of sellers on eBay who don't have an effing clue about it. By using the same keywords over and over and over again across hundreds and thousands of your items, you will make your items similar to each other. And then all you need is a sale. When you make that one sale, all your similar items will go up in the next search results, giving you a better chance to sell the next item. Do it and your items will go even higher, giving you even better chance to sell the next item. Do it and they will go even higher and higher and higher and higher with every sale that you make, with every item that you sell. This is what I call green waves. When you sell very similar items, one after another, one after another, after another, after another, after another. This is how I sell my items. This is how I get consistent sales despite not listing for a year, despite not offering free postage, free returns, next day dispatch, and all that malarkey. But as soon as you stop selling, your items will go down in search results like a lead balloon. As soon as eBay gives you a chance, but somebody else makes the sale, their listings will start to replace your listings. Your will be going down, their will be going up. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you some of my green waves from last, say, 4 weeks, maybe, more or less. I'm going to show you photos of those items, timestamps, so you can see that they were selling one after another in very short intervals. And I'm going to show you the titles, so you can see how simple they are and how I repeat the same keywords over and over and over again. Pay attention that every single keyword from my title and more on top of that is in my item specifics and my item description. Nowadays, title alone literally gives you nothing in terms of search results. Literally nothing at all, right? You need item specifics fill up to the brim to make consistent sales. And you need your keywords from your title to be repeated in your item specifics. If they are not, it gives you nothing. If you are new here, have a look at those videos in my description to understand this in full. So, let's have a look on this one. On the left hand side, you've got 12 pairs of trousers that I have sold recently. On the right hand side, you've got the timestamps with date and time that they actually have sold. Okay, pause the video, have a look at those timestamps to realize that they are literally sold one after another with a day or so between those sales, sometimes literally hours or even minutes between the sales. Okay, as you can see, there are 2 customers who've made double orders. Okay, so that's why there is 12 pairs and less timestamps. Okay, so this 12 pairs of very similar trousers sold in 7 days. This is what you want. Selling one item and then this one sale pulls the rest of them up in search results, giving you a better chance to sell the next one. Okay, now the titles. Pause the video, read those titles to fully understand what is going on. As you can see, all those titles look fairly the same, fairly similar, very simple, no sophistication whatsoever, Same keywords repeated over and over and over again. Guys, boring is good. When your business is boring, it means that it works. When you are boring on eBay, it means that it works because you do it the same way all the time. Now, have a look at those jeans. 6 pairs of jeans, literally 3.5 days between them, between the first one and the last one. I mean hours between sales, not even days. Before this green wave has started, I haven't sold a pair of jeans for at least 5 days. Then we had this green wave, 6 pairs, and then that green wave died, and I haven't sold a pair of jeans for 9 days counting. Yeah, but starting on the 31st of August, I had a series of 5 pairs in 4 days. Okay, so prior to this green wave, I also had a green wave of 5 pairs in 4 days, starting on 31st of August. Now, guys, this is how it works. You just need to be sure that your series are as long as they possibly can, and before the first series stops, the second series starts. Okay, so you can on another kind of items, so you can carry on selling. And if you have 3, 4, 5 series going on at the same time, you're laughing. All you need to do is to make your items similar to each other. Let's have a look at those titles. Again, pause the video, read them. Read those titles to understand what is going on. Can you see those keywords popping up over and over and over again? Jeans, denim, zip, pockets, stretch, cotton. Same keywords over and over and over again. Now, let's have a look at jackets. I haven't sold a suit jacket for ages, literally months. And then boom, 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 boom. 3 of them, one after another. And then from this point, nothing since, again, for weeks. Guys, I can't emphasize it enough. If my items weren't similar to each other, I would be lucky to sell one. With them being similar, I have sold 3. This is how I make my sales, but by understanding what is going on. Guys, you sell one and boom, boom, boom. You sell something else, boom, 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 boom. You sell again something else, boom, 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 boom. Some series are short, some series are long, but almost every time without a fail, I sell more than one item. Almost every single item that I sell triggers another sale. And another, and another, and another, and another. Some series of 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 50 items very similar to each other. And some of those series can go for more than a month, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Okay, let's have a look at skirts now. Okay, guys, you're looking at 8 skirts. They don't even look similar to each other at all, but I've made them similar for the algorithm. Maybe in this case, it's not so much a title, but rather item specifics. But titles are similar as well. Again, pause the video, check the timestamps, pause the video, check the titles. Guys, I could go like that forever. I mean forever. I can go 3 years back in my sales and show you those series one after another, those green waves one after another. In last 3-4 weeks, I had multiple green waves, like the one that I have shown you. On coats, on winter dresses, on regular dresses, on sleeveless tops, on winter tops, on cardigans, on pullover jumpers. Guys, this is how you make regular, consistent sales. Forget about the gimmicks. Learn the algorithm. Stop concentrating on listing. Start concentrating on selling what you already have. More than 12 months of not listing. Old, stale, sticky stock. On a saturated market, cheap, common ladies' clothing. Millions of items. Similar or literally the same as the one that I sell. No free postage, no free returns, no daily dispatch. Guys, when I take 50 pairs of those workwear trousers and I spend less than 3 minutes to adjust my template, I can list them all 50 of them, in an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours maximum, without paying for some AI listers or whatever. They will never feel item specifics to the extent that is really needed today. They will never do it because they don't understand that you need keywords in those item specifics that are not obvious. eBay doesn't want you to list daily. eBay doesn't want you to be active. eBay doesn't want that. eBay doesn't want you to offer free postage. eBay doesn't want you to offer free returns. What eBay wants you to do is to sell your stuff. And if you know how to prompt the algorithm to show your stuff to your buyers, you are laughing because you will be selling. This is the only thing that you need. Algorithm to show your stuff to your buyers. And if your stuff is selling on eBay, it will sell to your buyers when they will see it. And then all you need to do is to sell one item, which will turn into 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 over coming days. Master this, and you will never complain that eBay is broken, eBay is vicious, vindictive, hides your listings, shadow bans you, and whatever else they say. You will carry on selling whatever it is that you are selling. If this stuff sells on eBay, you will be selling if you can master this. Does eBay shadow bans people? There is so many listings on eBay that somebody has to be omitted. Some listings have to be pushed to the mud. Some listings have to be disregarded because there is not enough buyers looking for stuff to show everybody listings to the buyers. It is impossible for eBay to give everybody a chance. It is impossible because there is too many listings and not enough buyers. So some listings will have to have 0 views. And that's it. eBay will give them some impressions. If they don't pick up, they are gone. If you are selling, your business model is based on selling random stuff from random search, you're going down. You're going down. No chance. You have to have some sort of strategy. Either selling stuff that literally sells itself. It is so sought after that whenever you list it, it sells. Or you have to understand how algorithm works. Because stuff that I sell sells every single hour of the day. But the competition is fierce. So I have to outsmart all those people to make a sale. And this is why I learn how stuff works. Have a look at my other videos on this subject, especially if you are a new one to this channel. Create a list of keywords which you can use over and over and over again. Write them down on the back of envelope and you are good to go. Create yourself templates with all those keywords in your item specifics pre-filled, and when you list, just untick those that don't apply to this particular item and stop spending hours overcomplicating things, figuring out the titles, figuring out some sophisticated keywords. Stick to the simple stuff, keep calm, and carry on selling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you could hype it, that would be great. If you could share it in your social media, that would be even better. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Have a great day. God bless you all and bye-bye.